How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
But just an embassy.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster.
So basically...
It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Yeah, the caste system is... People can argue about whether or not they like the caste system, and I think that, you know, as long as the species are willing to contribute in some form, I mean, I guess that's why they gave them an embassy, but I don't know. Something the caste system kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. Lesser species.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Yeah. How about specters? Or let's go to CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
Thank you, Avina.
Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I appreciate it, Avina. Thank you. Alright, let's explore the other side, because... Yeah, that takes us to the CSEC Academy. So... let's go up this way. Hello. Diplomat.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Codex.
Don't you just love it here? There's so much to see and do.
It is awesome.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Thank you, Elcor.
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
I'm really glad that the Elcor are big fans of the human race.
It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. I certainly hope the other inhabitants are treating you well, human.
Most of them are.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
We've got another keeper here. A diplomatic archive. Alright.
The ambassadors here are very respectful, except for that Volus.
I know, right?
I've met the most interesting people since I started working here.
I'll bet.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want to work at the Citadel if I was in this universe.
Don't you just love it here? There's so much to see and do.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Yes, you may be onto something there, Ashley. CSEC headquarters. Executor Palin.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Who are you again?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC.
palate.
It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
Fair enough.
Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
I don't think we're favorites, per se.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it.
That's fair
I'm a
enough.
busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Wow. Fair enough. How about CSEC?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Ah, I see.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
I would have put them as the left hand of the Council, not the right hand of the Council. Then who are the right hands of the Council? I would have put CSEC as the right hand of the Council and Spectres as the left hands.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
That's fair enough.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
That's a fair argument.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
This is a really interesting conversation to have right now, just because there's so much going on, at least at this recording, there's so much going on about police officers and corrupt police officers. I, for one, have a respect for the police, for police officers in general. You know, because their job is to place themselves on the line, sometimes, you know, risk their lives in order to help people. Now, granted, some police officers get involved in that, some of the more, you know, possible lethal situations in helping people than others, and other police officers, you know, maybe not so much, are more about patrolling around and you know, watching for traffic violations and things like that. But I mean, in general, I think that officers, they deserve respect, and they deserve to, because it's I can't imagine, you know, having a loved one or having a spouse that is a police officer because of, you know, a lot of the things that they have to go through. At the same time, that is not to say that there are not corrupt police officers in the world. That is not to say that there are not police officers who take advantage and sometimes consider themselves above the law. That I do not agree with. And I think that those kind of police officers give the rest of the force a really bad name. And it's becoming a very major issue right now with, you know, things like the Black Lives Matters movement and all that good stuff. I think that it's, both sides have to recognize, you know, that not all police officers are corrupt, and not all black people, you know, not all police officers should be afraid of black people or any other, you know, group of people that you might have some sort of preconceived notions about. So it's difficult. It's tough, and there's a lot of debates going back and forth about it. I don't want to get into too much I don't want to get into the thick of it right now, but again, just playing this game and just talking about CSEC and, you know, bending the rules. Is it ever right to bend the rule a little bit? Is it ever right to consider yourself above the law? You know, people who root for superheroes like Batman. Batman's a vigilante, and by that definition, he's acting outside of the law, taking it upon himself for the greater good, at least in his mind. And you know, we tend to glorify that because he's Batman. That's the whole point of having him be a superhero in a comic book, that he is above the law. But he also has a code too. So I can see it being both ways. I think that I'm more or less a law-abiding, I'm pretty much a law-abiding citizen unless there is some extreme circumstance where it would be a lot quote-unquote better or quote-unquote more good to bend the law, if absolutely positively necessary. But
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
well, if it gets the job done.
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Well,
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
fair enough.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm surprised I didn't get any renegade points for that. Alright. I'm a little surprised. Speaking of bending the rules a little bit, let's have some decryption, shall we? Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Oh, wow. Do we have... Here's all these assignments. While on the Citadel, go to Hydra System in the Argos Row cluster and investigate. You discover strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. On a whole, it seems harmless, but something about the message is a little disturbing. Okay, we're gonna have to do some investigating on those just to see what's going on. Okay. Hello, everybody.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around. You have to be tough with these aliens. They won't respect you otherwise. It's good to see another human face around here. If I have to listen to another Hanar take 20 minutes to say the simplest thing, I think I'll scream.
Oh.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more
The
humans.
Hanar reminds me of the sloths in Zootopia, but not nearly as slow.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Private
Of course
Fedrix.
she would. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
This consort, man.
What do you want?
Hey.
Oh, Commander.
Is
there something I can do for you?
I was gonna
Relax,
say.
Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Jeez.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Okay. Nasana.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Really now?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Alright. Anybody here chatty? No? Nobody here is chatty?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure, why not? Fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Sha'ira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will.
I've heard of her
now. If
now.
you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Sha'ira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services.
What kind of services?
Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Livelier and deadlier.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
You too, sir. Thank you for the information. And we have another keeper here. Alright. Total of 3.
Commander, you here for some information?
I think I'm done.
Goodbye.
Just wanted to see if you had any new information
So
that
long,
you might have
Commander.
picked up within
Have
the
a
last
pleasant day.
5 seconds since I last spoke with you. But apparently not. Alright. Yeah, I do not want to talk with that guy because he's a meanie poopy pants. We are going to move on. I'm not really sure where to go to next. Well... Use rapid transit to jump between the major locations. Explore the Citadel. More will unlock. To the CSEC Academy. The elevator to CSEC Academy is located on the ramp to your left. The Alliance docking bay can be found here. The Citadel Tower is a tall white structure far off to your right. It houses the Council and is the heart of the Citadel politics. Okay. Rapid transit. Alright. I have to actually physically go to those locations first. But I'm gonna go left first. Because I want to go away from the council for the time being. So we're gonna go left, plus I'm left-handed, and that just makes more sense to me. Embassy is located up the ramp to your left, like we said. Citadel Tower is to the right, so we're just gonna stay. Let's take the elevator. You must talk to the council to gain access to the wards. What? What? Sigh. How do you like that, Caden and Ashley? Cashley. The two of them together. Cashley. I like these outfits that you guys are... Ooh, that purple looks smashing on you, sir. And that kind of semi-orange rust brown thing. I'm a big fan of orange. It's my favorite color. Alright. To the embassies. Well, let's go across this bridge, because apparently that's where Sha'ira is. And, you know, why not go to her while we're here? The Presidium Financial District is found across this bridge. Here you'll find the Emporium, Bank, and Consort Chambers. Yeah, we'll go there since we can't apparently go to anywhere else. That is beautiful. Okay. C-Sec Academy, Acme, and embassies. Alright. This way.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
I always wondered
what choice
about
do
that.
we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
I always wondered about that. How we know so little about the species. Don't people wonder like what happens if they shut down and another one gets replaced somehow? Citadel Rapid Transit. Hello.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Are you serious?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
3 or 4 months isn't really that bad, actually. I mean, I know restaurants in real life that you need to make reservations like 6 months to a year in advance, which is ridiculous. But, I mean, that's the extreme. A year-long advance at a restaurant. And I think the year-long advance at a restaurant that I'm thinking about is more like if you're trying to reserve like Valentine's Day, for example. But even then, 3 or 4 months, okay, that's fine. I mean, I know that I think there was a situation on Doctor Who where somebody had to make reservations at a restaurant for like 7 years or something ridiculous like that.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes.
Oh, acolytes.
Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
So you're Tau.
What exactly do you attend to?
I love how he says that.
Each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Interesting. So basically, you are companions, as they say in the Firefly series. You're companions.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Forget it.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
That's pretty deep. The whole idea of the consort, I think, is fascinating to me, and the services that they do here. And I like that the services that they do here is beyond what you might classically think, because people who come here aren't just looking for quote-unquote carnal pleasures. Some of them, just might need as companionship, like I said. Companionship. And companionship can take many forms beyond just something that's sexual, Is it worth 3 or 4 months to wait for? I believe that these people are that good at their jobs that, 3 or 4 months. And plus, I mean, if you think about it, the Milky Way galaxy is not a small place by any stretch of the imagination. So, when you take in consideration the population of not just Earth, but like a vast galaxy, I can see why, you know, appointments can pile up.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
That's a pretty good, you know, marketing spiel. All right.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina.
Yes, Sha'ira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Really?
Yes, of course, mistress.
Wow. I don't have to wait 2 or 3 or 4 months? Okay. The seductive walk back
It
up
appears
to
the
her room.
consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Why? I think Clive is probably going to be really suspicious now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
The consort still awaits your visit.
Alrighty.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible. An hour here is better than a year on leave. If only I could afford to come more often. No questions now. I'm trying to relax. I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
I was gonna say an hour here is better than a year on leave. That consort must be amazing.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Wow, these people are great for advertising the place. I'm almost, you know, wondering if these people were hired specifically to sit here, talk about how amazing their experience is, just so people are enticed. I mean, that would be a really awesome marketing ploy.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
The things that they're saying, it almost sounds like they've been, you know, mesmerized or hypnotized, drinking the Kool-Aid and all that.
Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
Relax and enjoy yourself. You can stay here forever and ever.
Isn't this place terrific?
I know, this place is getting really creepy with all these people who are talking about how amazing this whole place is.
Human military? You'll enjoy it here, I think.
This is the most relaxed I've been in days.
At ease, officer. This is a place of peace.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Hello.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Oh, really? I used to live on Earth.
The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
What do you think about this, Gaten?
Sure is peaceful here.
Yeah, it sure is.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Ashley.
Big place.
Ashley, you know what? Come on, Ashley. Don't be like that. You need to watch what you're saying. Ashley, I recommend that we keep you away from Twitter, because that could be disastrous. Your tweets could be ridiculously disastrous. Alright. Hello, Sha'ira.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What? You checking up on me?
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Alright. Tell me about it.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Whoa, alright. You're getting a little touchy-feely there, my dear. Not everybody who comes in through those doors are into getting like physical contact right there when you've only just met the person for like the first 2 minutes. As somebody who's supposed to be able to, you know, who does this companionship for a living, you would think she would know better than to just assume. Because I think my Shepard would be like, okay, bubble Bubble. Respect the bubble, lady.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details.